Take a deep breath and settling today here. Getting together for a mindful moment. Notice if you have any thoughts as you do this exercise. Usually, when we get into a meeting, when we arrive somewhere, when we're starting a new activity, and this is a new activity, we're still thinking. We're still thinking about what happened in the past, or we're still thinking about what's going to happen in the future. And that is totally normal. That is what our mind does think. So notice if you have any thoughts and become aware of them. Trying not to get attached by them, just letting them go. Maybe you want to look down or close your eyes. Focusing on your breath and becoming aware of any thoughts that you may have in this moment. Try not to get attached to the thoughts. Maybe you can even name them. Oh, that is a thought. Most of the times during the day, there are many thoughts that come to mind that we don't even become aware of them. And these thoughts create emotions and create internal states. So that is why this practice is important for you to keep an eye on those thoughts. And if those thoughts are not helpful or harmful, become aware of them. You may want to label them and then let them go. And if you're a seasoned practitioner, I know that we have some seasoned practitioners joining the call. Notice how long you can stay without having a thought and focusing on your awareness. Your awareness is this ability to observe, to notice, to be cognizant without judgment, with kindness and curiosity. So give it a try and connect with that awareness. Become one with your awareness. Notice how it feels like and what it is like to experience this gap in between thoughts. Wherever you're at today, if you're in a beginner state, become aware of your thoughts. If you're in an experienced state, become aware of the gap. Or you may want to choose between noticing the thoughts and noticing the space between thoughts, whatever that means to you. Just notice. without judgment, with kindness and curiosity. Become aware of the space between your thoughts. Become aware of the space between your heart and your brain and your mind. Physically, there is an alignment with the head and the area of the chest where the heart is, and also with your gut, with your stomach, your digestive system, that instinctive reaction that sometimes guides us. So become aware of the space between your gut, your heart, and your mind. Physically, become aware of the space between your head, your heart, and your abdomen. What if you could have them really well placed and aligned? What if your heart, your emotions, and your thoughts were aligned? What if you only chose thoughts that make you feel aligned? What if you chose more often to have thoughts that are aligned with the love? What if your decisions were made coming from a place of love? What if your emotions and your body reactions were aligned with love, with kindness thoughts, and with the right decisions that help you feel that you're at your best, that help you feel at peace and whatever it is that you need. Remember that there is no one size fits all state of being. Our life is a fluctuation of emotions and mental states, and that's okay too. However, if we don't become aware of our thoughts, there may be some times where we are not choosing and rather are driven by thoughts that are harmful or that are not helpful to our well being. And that's why the practice of becoming aware of your thoughts is the basis and the foundation of choosing. Because once you become aware, then you get to choose whether you want to focus on the thoughts that make you feel good or that make you feel bad. It seems, though, that we don't often have a choice. The truth is that we do have a choice. And the tool is to become aware of whatever it is that we're thinking. So, coming again to the practice, you can either choose in between focusing on the thoughts and letting them go, or choosing to focus in the space between the thoughts. And whenever you feel one thought and you say, hey, that is a thought, I wonder what my next thought would be. And then enjoy the gap. Notice how long you can stay between the gap. And reclaim your power to choose. Checking in with your gut, your heart, your mind, because those three areas physically have neurons. So at the end of the day, the mind is the set of all these three together. It's not only one of them. This may go against what we have learned in the past, but the recent studies show that we have neurons in the gut, the heart, and the brain. So the three together in alignment help us make better decisions that are towards our health and our well being. Once more, notice and give yourself the space to try this out. Choosing to focus on noticing the thoughts or noticing the space in between the thoughts. Maybe experience one last full cycle of the breath before bringing this activity to an end. And if you haven't already done so, you may open your eyes now, bringing your full attention, owning the strength of your body, and owning this alignment in between your head, your heart, your gut, and being able to choose whether you want to feel good or you want to feel not as good. That is also a choice. And having said that, I wish you a mindful and joyful day, filled and full of love and kindness, and hoping to see you next week. Thank you for joining me today and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.